Welcome back, viewers. You're watching Asian Vibes, and my guest today is Jacqueline Marsh, Miss Earth Canada 2017. So, Jacqueline, you were telling us about your preparation for Miss Earth in the Philippines. Can you elaborate and share a little bit more on that?
Yeah, so in addition to fundraising, it's just been a lot of exercising, preparing beauty-wise, obviously preparing outfits, and coordinating with my designers to figure out my gowns and my national costume and my swimwear. So for my national costume, it has to be something that's related to Canada.
That's what my next question would have been. What would be your national costume?
Yeah, so
What do you
right now
represent?
it's a secret, but it has to do with maple leaves, and it's very red, and it's very Canadian looking.
Oh, nice, nice. And the designer is from Thunderbay or by?
Actually, the designers are in the Philippines.
Oh, nice.
So my director from Miss Earth Canada has a connection there, and this designer has been creating gowns for Miss Earth Canada for, I think, quite a few years. So I'm going to go to the Philippines and try on my dress, and it'll be there waiting for me.
And if we have to follow you through this pageant, how does one go about it? Is it going to be a live telecast, or do we get to see this at some place, some website link or something?
Yeah, so they webcast it live every year. So I will be sharing the links on my official Facebook page and Instagram as well.
So you have an official Facebook page. What is the address of, what is it called?
It's just Jacqueline Juntilla Marsh.
Oh, okay.
It's the same all the way around. You can find me there.
All right. So you told us about the gown and all the physical, the outside things that you have to do with regards to grooming. Tell me, how has this winning title or having this crown on your head has made you or changed you in any way inside? What is that beautiful heart that we talk about? What is that beautiful mind that we talk about? And it's not beauty, it's beauty and brains today.
Yes.
Right? How has that impacted you?
Well, to be honest, winning this title has been a very humbling experience, because it makes you realize how much of an impact that you have and how much of a following comes with it, and that it's important to cherish every moment and promote the message of living an environmentally conscious life. And also just making differences in your own community, whether it's big or small. Everything that you can do helps, and it makes a difference in the long run.
How does Jacqueline see herself, say, 7 or 10 years from now?
Like 10 years from now, I see myself still working maybe further in my career and exploring different avenues of nursing. And I hope that I'm still promoting an environmental message in my community, and hopefully getting more events and just more promotion in that sense, and getting young people more involved.
More involved with the Earth moment or the beauty pageant moment?
Well, with both. I mean, I love to encourage people to explore pageants, because it's something that I just kind of fell into and then realized that I just fell in love with it. And it's an amazing way to make connections with girls, whether it is across your province, across Canada, and even internationally. And then realizing that there's a lot of like-minded girls that want to promote a positive message for the world.
And each one picks their own platform or a message, right?
Yeah, it really depends on the pageant system that you go through. So different pageants, you could choose a charity of your own or choose your own platform. And for Miss Earth, obviously, it's to choose an environmental platform. So for my environmental platform is for water conservation, because I do look at the sleeping giant every day, and I've grown up along the shores of one of the biggest freshwater lakes in the world, so obviously that's something that's close to my heart.
How are you going to take the sleeping giant or Lake Superior with you to the Philippines and convey that water conservation is important?
My main thing has been just telling people to make very small changes in their lives. So easy things like shutting off the tap when you're brushing your teeth, using rainwater for your lawns and gardens, not washing your cars, doing things like that. Just very small changes make a huge difference in the long run.
Everyday lifestyle changes.
Yeah, and we are very lucky that we do not have to deal with natural things like droughts or shortages of water, but it doesn't mean that we can use these resources in abundance.
And responsibly.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you must have done a lot of reading, yeah, to to become very environmental conscious, right?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research and just reading newspapers and trying to keep up to date with the current events.
And the question answer sessions for those kind of preparations as well.
Yes. So the question and answers are about the environment and environmental advocacy.
Just out of curiosity, what was that? What was that question? That moment, that last momentum question that was asked to you with regards to the title?
Yeah.
The winning question, or whatever they call it.
My final question was: do you think that Canada is doing enough for the environment?
For the environment, and your response?
My response is that we are, because we're involved in things like the Paris Climate Accord. But I think that as individuals, we can all take bigger steps to save the environment.
So that was your question, and that was the answer.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What were the other similar kind of questions for Miss Earth? It was all environment related, I guess.
So from the questions that I remember, there's a lot of adrenaline going on in that moment, where if you're stranded on a desert island, what would you do to ensure that the environment there was stable? Questions like that.
So this was among the last 3 finalists or something like that?
Yeah, it was the top 5. We all answered a question.
5. And the others are also from Canada, of course. Right?
Yes.
But from Canada, for the Philippines Miss Earth pageant, how many are going to be participating from Canada? Or
Just myself.
Oh, just you. Oh,
yeah.
So there is a lot of responsibility there you're taking with all of you.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. I get to represent our nation.
Oh, your nation, yes, absolutely. And we're so proud of you. Like, you are from Thunder Bay.
Thank you.
I read one of this newspaper clipping which says Northern Beauty taking off.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. How does it feel having achieved so many titles at this very, very young age?
It's honestly very overwhelming at sometimes, but as well, it's been really great because I have been working towards a bigger title since I was 18, and regardless of winning or losing, I'd like to continue on and continue to compete.
And also use that platform for the messages that you have chosen to represent. We'll again take a very short break, Jacqueline, and I want to know a little bit more about your heritage, if you have been to Philippines or is this going to be your first visit, and your stay in Thunder Bay as well. Yeah. Dear viewers, stay tuned. We have a little bit more to discuss and talk to Jacqueline with regards to her stay in Thunder Bay.